Buhari appoints 5 senior advocates to battle PDP suit on Electoral Act dispute. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. In a bid to have Section 84(12) of the Electoral Act 2022 deleted, President Muhammadu Buhari has enlisted the services of 5 senior advocates of Nigeria, SAN, to battle the fierce legal battle instituted against him by the People's Democratic Party, PDP, on the Electoral Act dispute. The 5 SANs are Chief Oladipupo Okpeseyi, renowned professor of law, Yemi Akinshaye George, Abdul Adatoga Ibrahim, Tijani Alkali Ghazali, and Eyoge West Idahosa. The senior lawyers are mandated to fortify the position of the presidency that Section 84(12) of the 2022 Electoral Act is unconstitutional, null and void, and should be deleted. Already, Buhari, through the legal team being coordinated by Okpeseyi's son, has filed a preliminary objection suit against the PDP suit seeking its outright dismissal of the ground that the suit failed to disclose any cause of action against him. The president, who is the first and major defendant in the court action, labeled PDP as a busybody seeking to take over the constitutional functions of the National Assembly through the back door. He had on Thursday at the Federal High Court filed a joint counter-affidavit alongside the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, to debunk all allegations made against them by the party. In the new process, Buhari told the court that PDP was registered as a political party but now seeking to take over the functions of the Senate on lawmaking and law amendment. He asked the court to resist the temptation of granting the request of the PDP so as not to impede the growth of the democratic governance in the country. Buhari's preliminary objection against the suit was predicated on 2 major grounds, among which are that the suit is incompetent as it does not disclose any reasonable cause of action, thereby robbing the court of jurisdiction. He claimed that the suit of the plaintiff is premature as there is nothing before the court showing the existence of any cause of action. The president also hinged his call for the dismissal of the suit on the reason that it discloses no wrongful act against him or any injury suffered by the People's Democratic Party, PDP, or any damage likely to be suffered by the party if the Electoral Act Section 84(12) is deleted. Ground 2 of the objection was premised on abuse of court process in view of a judgment by the same court in Umuahia delivered by Justice Evelyn Anyadike on March 18th in suit number FHC-UM CS 26/2022, which nullified and set aside Section 84(12) of the Electoral Act 2022. In the bid to justify his request for dismissal of PDP suit, Buhari cited Section 240 of the 1999 Constitution, which forbids the Federal High Court from sitting as an appeal court on its own decision. A copy of the preliminary objection cited shows it was endorsed by Oladipupo Okpeseyi's son on the authority of President Buhari and has been served on parties in the suit for hearing on May 16 by Justice Iyang Eden Ekwu. Well, it does not amaze me that all of a sudden, APC people, they are coming out to say this. I mean, APC have been in power for how many years? How many years? And still yet, the APC is always, at this time, it's just like, let's say someone offended you. That is how it is. Not even you committed something. And instead of owning on to your responsibilities, 7 years later, you are still blaming, someone else. Meanwhile, that action, you're the one that you're supposed to be taking responsibility for it. You are coming out to blame the person, saying, now you caused them. That is what APC does. Even in the light that they have failed. Yes, PDP, were not perfect, but they themselves, you came into government to make the things. In fact, you marketed yourself through PDP failures. That time, they come with sweet smart, say, you go better. The security, in fact, the security, we don't reach anything that time. They say they go make them better. They say our light go do okay. $1 to $1. Now, they don't reach here. 7 years later, they blame the PDP. Say that PDP and cause all their woes. To me, it is only someone who does not know what he or she is doing that does what the PDP are doing. You people want to start your nonsense again as you did in 2015, and you are regretting. Now, PDP is fighting for an issue that involved the whole Nigeria. Now, you are looking at it as PDP issue. Mind you, there is tomorrow. And you know one problem is anything that the opposition does, these APC people, they take it like, like war. It is war against them. Anyway, both of them, Konkononi, they are the same thing. They're the same thing, even PDP themselves. If you look at what they are doing, they are not, none of them, if you want to talk about this